Goody, what's good to YouTube? What's the word? It's your boy Savage from Extreme Action Games. Hopefully everything's going amazing with you. Today I got an excellent gameplay for you. Solo duos, I believe 14 kill win. I could have dropped more, but these kids play like rats on Rondo. But today's isn't gonna be like a gameplay. I'm really gonna talk about Black Ops 6 and the state of Call of Duty right now. I mean, shit is in a weird spot. I mean, I can't really remember a space like this other than kind of like Ghost. It's real lackluster. So let's get into it. So, as you know, Black Ops 6 has been announced. Really excited for that. It's a lot of new gameplay features that, they're introducing. New directional movement, a lot more fluidity with movement. But there's a lot of things that, they didn't touch on. Real problems with Call of Duty that we all experience, but we're gaslit into thinking that everything is good, everything is great. Black Ops 6 is releasing on October 25th, I believe. New movement, new features, dope campaign. It looks like round-based zombies. So they're kind of reverting a lot of the stuff that they did, at MW3. Lackluster campaign, no real incentive to actually play zombies for the long haul, you know what I mean? So they're kind of going back on that. They're adding to the movement, in terms of directional movement. It's not, up, down, left, right so much. It's a lot more in betweens in the movement. You have prone mechanics that are new. So there's just a whole lot of new features and things that they're adding to the game. But from what I've seen, I haven't heard them talk anything about the real problems with Call of Duty. We all know what the real problems are. Terrible servers, skill-based / EOMM, horrible system. Matchmaking times, disgusting, like deplorable matchmaking times. What else? Number 4 would be the messed up UI. The shit that looks like Netflix. It looks like Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime. You feel what I mean? Now they did address that problem a little bit. We'll go into that a little bit later in the video. But in terms of just addressing the real issues that are affecting the game, they really didn't do that. I mean, it's capitalism. I get it. They're trying to sell a game. But these problems are problems that, how can I say, they're more on the underlying tone. These problems are problems that the casuals don't really care about. But if you really play the game, you understand the game, you're good at the game, these are problems that you are well aware of. And it's really sad. I'm hyped for the game, but I'm not hyped for the game. Because I've seen it, I've heard it all before, for real. Like, it's to the point where it feels like the developer only is here for the money, and that's it. They're not here to create an engaging experience. They just want the money at the end of the day, and it's a whole lot of extra gaslighting that's going on, in terms of just how they treat the community. I mean, they don't really care about us, the people that are the most passionate about the game. You know what I mean? They care about the casuals spending money in the store. And like I said, I get it, it's capitalism, but I feel like capitalism is killing this game. I mean, capitalism is the reason why the servers are so dog shit. The game is great, but you really can't run the game for a very long period of time without experiencing that. We've all experienced the packet burst, the packet loss. And then on top of all that, we do have cheaters in the game that are inserting lag into the servers. You find what I mean? So it's to the point where you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. I mean, even in terms of the engagement optimization system that they have in place, I mean, let's be honest, we've all experienced popping off in a game, dropping, it don't even have to be no crazy shit. You could drop 10, 12 kills. And the very next game you get into, bro, you got packet bursts, packet loss, latency, drops, latency fucking increases. You know what I mean? Like this shit is amazing to me. And the fact that we're just supposed to sit here and be like, all excited, like, yeah, new game, they're gonna fix everything, and that's the framing that they put with this shit. And I get it. I respect the work that they do. They do an excellent job with putting the game together, because in terms of FPSs, it doesn't get better than COD. It doesn't get better than that. I caught that motherfucker. But it doesn't get better than COD in terms of experience, but it's the underlying shit that gets COD in the end. It's what is keeping people disengaged with COD. We're 7 months into this game right now, 7, 8 months, and multiplayer's dead, zombies is dead, Warzone is kind of dead, because I mean, there's no real changes that have happened this year. Now, granted, they have changed, like, they've added new items to Warzone. They've added new, challenges and things to, multiplayer. But in general, like, they've really done a bad job at keeping the community engaged. And it's because they're spread thin. Their priorities is really on making money, making skins, getting people in the store, and at a certain point that comes with a cost, man. The most passionate people are losing interest in the game. And I really, really am having a hard time getting excited for Black Ops 6. And the cheater problem has only gotten worse, and it seems like it's way more cheaters than it's ever been. And the sad part about this whole situation is that it's completely avoidable, man. It's completely avoidable if you improve your servers, if you improve verification, methods and things like that. There's steps that you can take, but it's almost like they're incentivized to cheat, because in the grand scheme of things, if you're a good enough player, you're gonna be getting into lobbies with motherfuckers with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 KDs, brody. You feel what I mean? And at a certain point, you're gonna crash out. You're gonna get fucking smoked. And without proper detection methods, this game is really gonna be doomed, because it's gonna be so much of a skill gap with these new features that they're adding. The movement looks crazy. I'm about to link the movement. I'm gonna link the y'all done seen the movement, because I done linked it in the video type shit. But the shit looks crazy, bro. You talking about you can dive, shoot, you can sprint backwards, you can sprint to the side, you can sprint without like turning, like without actually, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be a super skill gap for these casuals, man. And I feel like without proper cheater, like, that's the biggest problem, is the cheaters. Without proper, like, cheater mitigation, without proper cheater detection, there's going to be hell to pay. These motherfuckers are going to, and I feel like that's where the system is only going to get worse. They're only going to make EOMM worse, because of the fact that they have these new skill gaps in the game. And the fact that I know this, but I haven't seen nobody really talk about that shit, because at the end of the day, they're not incentivized to. You know, it's a real hush hush about that type of shit. And I'm a guy where I'm gonna just keep it all the way real. Ping is not king, bro. You know, I can sit here and search for a match for 10 minutes, 10 fucking minutes of my fucking life spent searching for a match, bro. All because I kill a few motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like I kill a few motherfuckers and now it's a problem. You know, I'm not supposed to do that. I'm not supposed to pop off and kill 20 motherfuckers. You know, so it's really, 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 really important that we kind of stay aware of this type of stuff. You know, it's I'm excited for the game. Like I said, I'm a sweat. I'm about the game regardless. You know what I mean? But it's bittersweet because I understand what's on the other end of this game. You know what I mean? You know, look at MW3. You know, MW3 is a game that was supposed to be the game that was released as MW2. But again, the developers made fucked up decisions and they ended up fucking the game up for a year. For a year straight, they fucked the game up, you know? And I feel like with Black Ops 6, it's going to be better. It's not going to be as extreme as MW2. I don't think MW2 is going to happen again. But again, it's all relative, you know, because at the end of the day, Treyarch makes the game, but Activision is in control of all of the macros of the game. You know, how the game is managed, you know, the servers, the EOMM, you know, all that type of stuff is profit driven shit. And that shit that Activision is, you know, worried about. And at the end of the day, bro, like I said, it's capitalism, bro. We in America. You know, we in America type shit. So, you know, it is going to be what it's going to be. But in terms of excitement, I'm not even at 50 with this game, Brody. I'm not even at 50. You know, the only thing that's really getting me excited is the movement. But in terms of everything, man, like I'm kind of beat up. Like, you know what I mean? It's like you in an abusive relationship. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is an abusive relationship, Brody. Like, for real, sonny. Like, and it's like I'm kind of at that point where like I'm not really with all of the bullshit no more. You know, I'm done with the pageantries. I'm done with the trailers and all that shit. You feel what I mean? We really got to be real and get together as a community, Brody, and you know, understand that everybody's expectation from this game is going to be different. You know, everybody goes to COD for different reasons, but the same reason at the same time. I mean, we all want to have fun, bro. And at the end of the day, you can't say that this game is funner, or I said funner, more fun than Black Ops 2. You can't say that this game is more fun than MW2. You know, in 2008, 2009. You find what I mean? You really can't make that comparison, Brody, and it's a damn shame. So you know, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. You know, let me know what your excitement level is for the game. You know, what you're playing right now. I know a lot of people's been playing X Defiant. So you know, just let me know what y'all thoughts on the whole thing is. But you know, it's your boy Savage. I'm out.